Welcome to Ridge Life. I'm Tim. Today on Ramblings, have I got a story for you. What's up, Morgan?
Howdy.
Morgan's up from college. He's on summer break and worked his tail off yesterday, him and Jin. Was it a little bit hot outside?
It wasn't bad. He likes to complain.
Somebody got a sunburn, didn't they?
Yeah. Son doesn't like me.
His son doesn't like him. He got a sunburn on his shoulders. Me and Jin worked him hard yesterday. I got to a point, at one point, where my head, I could hear my heartbeat between my ears. And you're like, Tim, it's an echo chamber. There's nothing in between your ears. But we took water breaks. And have you ever been so hot, you drink so much water, you get nauseous, you want to throw up? That's about where I was. But we took several breaks. We got it done, though. That video will be out for you soon. I will let you know, I also have the honey for the 5 winners boxed up, took it to the post office, and post office was closed. Government, thank you very much. I don't know what's going on. Today's not a holiday, right? I know Juneteenth is coming up, but that's like Wednesday or something, isn't it? Or Thursday or something? Juneteenth? You ever know what Juneteenth is? Anyway, it's new federal holiday. I don't know what it is. But no, today's Monday. They were closed. Maybe it was lunch. Maybe they shut the whole post office down for lunch or something. I don't know. So my story is, anyway, the honey winners, you'll get your honey very soon. I got it boxed up right here. Look at this. Boom. Honey. Got it for you. So VA, you guys know, I thought I had all my VA stuff taken care of. I had my first appointment with a VA doctor for a primary care physician. That went very well. Actually, I was pretty pleased. I still got to go by and get my blood work done. And they said all I got to do is just show up, and within 10 minutes, the lab will take my blood. I ain't seen nothing with the government yet take 10 minutes, but that's what they said. So I'll test on that. I'll let you know how that goes. But I talked to you before about even just trying to get into the healthcare system with the VA. And I thought I had it all taken care of. Actually, I'm in the system, and I went and used the services for the first time at a satellite clinic. And I'd also applied for my VA health identification card. And originally I was told you had to go downtown Memphis, go to the giant VA hospital, stand in line, talk to 1,000 people, give them your life story, and then you can get the card. But I found online at vahealthcare.org where you can, there's a self-service system for the VA health identification card. You upload a picture, the postcard picture like you get for your passport, and you scan your passport or your driver's license, whatever you have. And I have passport and passport card. I did all that. I gave my birthday. I went. It was very easy. VAHealthcare.org online portal and everything. I was like, that's the way to do it, because I do not want to go up to Memphis, to the VA hospital in Memphis. That's why I chose the satellite location, which is still an hour away from me, almost an hour. Everything went fine. I got it done. Well, I hadn't received it, and they said it would take 7 to 10 days, and it's been 2 weeks. So I went online and looked, and the system said there is a hold. I need to contact vahealthcare.org or whatever, or my local eligibility office. So I didn't want to talk to my local eligibility office because that's in Memphis, Tennessee. You know what I'm saying? So I called the national number for the VA healthcare, the number they told me to call, and I gave them all my information, went through all was on hold for 12 minutes, and I finally got through to a person, gave them all my information, and they said, oh, it's on hold. I said, yeah, it says it's on hold. They said, you're gonna have to call your local eligibility office, and they can tell you why. I said, oh, okay, here we go. So I called the VA hospital in Memphis, eligibility office. It rang, and it hung up. So I called again. It rang, and hung up. All right, we left. We went and ate lunch and stuff, In the car, I called again. It rang, hung up. So this time, I call just the operator and said, I need the eligibility office. I got a person. Person said they couldn't help me. Have to call back when the other person can help me gets back from lunch. They gave me their extension. I said, thank you very much. That was very helpful. Oh, I told them the story about, you know, I went online and did the health identification card, and it was on hold. She goes, you can't do that online. That system doesn't work. They should take that down. I don't know why it's still there. You have to come in here to do it. I said, ma'am, I have to drive all the way into Memphis in person to get this done. And she said, yeah, that online stuff doesn't work. So while I was waiting, I called the national number back, okay? The one I talked to first. And I got a hold of a gentleman, and I told him what the local office said, the eligibility office, and he said, no, online works perfectly. That is a preferred method to keep you from having to drive in to your nearest major city to get that done. He said, no, I don't know what they're talking about. He said, let me check and see what's going on. So he took all my information, and he went on, he said, all I can see is there's a hold, and I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to call your local eligibility office. I said, okay, I see how this is going. So I call again, rang and rang and rang and rang and rang and rang, hung up. I call again, rang and rang and rang and rang. Somebody answered the phone. I said, oh, I'm trying to get information on my healthcare identification card status. Can you help me? Let me transfer you. It rang and rang and rang and rang and rang and rang and hung up. I called back. Rang and rang and rang and rang and rang and rang and hung up. I think you're getting the feel for how this works. Can you imagine, you know, a 72-year-old veteran of foreign wars trying to get this service done, having to go through all this red tape? It just, and one of the things is right now my driver's license and my concealed carry permit card both have my old address, and I updated them with the government, but I didn't get new cards issued, right? I still have my original cards. You don't have to, you just get the information updated. My passport does not have your address on it. Your passport card does not actually have your address on it, okay? I'm pretty sure they're gonna tell me when I go in person, I have to have an ID with an address, because that is set. One of the people I talked to at the NAT said, you need to have something that has your address on it, you know, and it said face state issued ID. What if you're a homeless veteran? Can you not get a VA identification card if you have no ID with a physical address? Are our veterans treated that way? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So, we're all heading back. Me and Morgan heading back. We went to ate lunch at Booyah's. Me and Jinjin ate there that day, and they had these real good, I had Chipotle shrimp burrito with these salsa chips and stuff, and he just had queso and chips. Queso and chips pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
The seasoned chips and everything, and really good queso. And then we went to Memphis Collision Center about my bumper. And again, guys, I know y'all want to know who dented my bumper. I'm not telling. It just was not me. It was not me. I promise you. I had nothing to do with that. But I took it up there and to get an estimate, and they're supposed to email me back. And I actually have a scratch on my driver's door that's in the clear coat, and he said they can just buff that right out, no charge. I said, yes, bonus. At least something's right's happening today. I did post a video today, the review of the Relax Time Spa, hot tub and spa, and Ginger and I put that together. That thing, it puts together so easy. You ain't got in it yet, have you?
No, not yet.
Ginger and I got in it the other night, and it was 97 degrees, 104 degree heat index. We got in it, the temperature of the water was 104. I had it all the way up. A little too hot. So I dialed it down. I think it's like, I got it like set to 80 or 85. So it's below body temperature. You turn the bubbles on, I think it's gonna be relaxing. So we need to get in that this afternoon. Try it at the cooler temperature. because it was just so hot. But it's really, really sweet. So I got the full review on that. We did a vlog this weekend. Ginger and I did a ramblings in it, and Auntie Ann said she's the one that came up with the camera was focusing sometimes on us, sometimes on something else. She believes it was focusing on the rubber ducky. I had a rubber ducky floating around that was moving, so the camera was focusing on it. So that was fun. That was fun. And so I have a premiere today at 5 o'clock, 5 p.m. And you're really going to want to see this 5 p.m. premiere. It is more land clearing on the ridge. This time, me working it. Me, not just doing one job, doing 2 jobs. And Josh is up there, and you get to see a new piece of equipment also. New piece of equipment. You're going to want to see this. This is some heavy duty equipment. Machines, monster machines. We're going to do a live premiere, which means you'll get to talk to me while we're watching it at 5 p.m. right before David from Come On Homesteadings goes live, okay? So hope to see you then. Let's see here. Also got, I think tomorrow we have Tuesday Night Live. That's right. And my next video on RidgeLife is going to be, let's see. Oh, me and Jin extracting the honey and putting the spa together. Just you know, you're gonna want to see that video because that was fun. That was fun. The bee. Oh my gosh, we got overrun with bees at one point. It was going good for a while. Then what happened was it gets kind of crazy. So that's gonna be the next video. I've got lots of great content coming out for you on RidgeLife. On RidgeLife, you're gonna really enjoy what you're gonna see. Let's see. I contacted the septic. He's supposed to come out and give me an estimate on the septic. I contacted the well, and we may get the well drilled in the next couple weeks. Yeah. I talked to Signature Solar today about my 4-car carport solar racking system, and he gave me my updated quote. Says it's a 1 pallet that is 19 feet long and weighs about 4,000 pounds, just under 4,000 pounds. So I've got to have it shipped somewhere that has a loading dock. They will not ship to a house. They will not, even if you got a telehandler or a big tractor like Uber, right? They won't do it. And 4,000 pounds is pretty heavy, especially depending on the kind of forks you got. My forks are extended on the bucket, and it reduces your lifting capacity. So I got to find a place locally that will receive it and then deliver it to me. Because 19 feet, my 14-foot trailer will not handle a 19-foot pallet with steel on it, big steel beams. So, but lots is happening. And I also talked about ordering the inverters, the batteries, and the solar panels. I told them as soon as I get the carport racking system up, I could then measure and know exactly how many solar panels I need. I'm gonna try to put 48 solar panels on there, bifacials. Don't you love these horses right here? Which one's your favorite?
Tan one.
Tan one? That's beautiful. Has like blonde mane and blonde tail. We got some really pretty country around here. A lot of horses. Not too many cows. We don't have too many cows. No chicken farms. But the flies, I think we brought flies back from Arkansas. We went there for the meetup because we usually don't have flies here, and we've been having some flies inundate us, and I think I brought them back, and they're starting to reproduce because we don't have chicken farms. At least not like that. Oh my goodness. Okay, guys, we are almost home. Morgan and I got some stuff we got to do. Oh my goodness, I forgot to do this. We came home yesterday from eating out on Father's Day. Happy Father's Day again, everybody. Me, Jin, my mom, Grandma Carol, and Morgan went out to eat for Father's Day. Alyssa's not feeling too well, morning sickness, her belly. And actually my oldest son Tyler's not feeling too well either. He's recovering. He's got a stomach issue as well. So I didn't get to see them, and I talked to both of them. But we went out to eat dinner at a new restaurant. It was pretty good. I had coconut shrimp, and it was pretty. And matter of fact, I kid with Jin because I said if you're in my family, you probably eat seafood. You eat a lot of shrimp. I got shrimp. He got shrimp, and my mom got shrimp. Jen got tacos, not shrimp tacos. You had shrimp tacos,
Yeah, shrimp
right?
tacos.
They're pretty good?
Yeah, that's what I always get. There's shrimp tacos, I'm gonna get them.
I love shrimp tacos. That place down in Starkville, the Three Guys Barrel, what was it called?
Three Guys Meats.
Three Guys Meats. Their shrimp tacos are pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. He goes to school down in Mississippi State, Starkville, Mississippi, and they got some really good places to eat down there. Every time I go down, he takes me to a new place, and I'm like, yes, good food. I love trying new good foods. All right, guys, gonna let you go. I promised Morgan he wouldn't have to say too much. He was gonna be in it, but he's here. He's always a good sport. So until next time, hope everyone has a blessed day. Keep rambling. Go RidgeLife.
RidgeLife.
Woo!